So look, I'm not gonna waste your time too quick. I'm gonna get the introduction here quick, done quick, and that's all. So my name's Jake. I'm 16, and I've been on, say, a journey of just general self improvement and finding what I want to do for 2 years ish. 2 years ish. That can go greater detail later, but yeah, my quick goal is to my goal is to grow this into a community of people who can learn from what I've done, what I've experienced, and use my mistakes, or well, the few mistakes I have made, but more just the lessons I've learned. I want them to use it so they don't have to go through the same amount of time and issues that I have. So, like all the others, you'll see. But I want to give it from the eyes of me, who's 16, who's a kid, who's in the middle of it, who's finding it out, because not many people, I don't see many people doing that. I see there's like men who are 25 or in the 30s, or maybe just 20, but they're still men in a way. They're still older, and you'll see their videos, their stuff, their lessons, their teachings, all that stuff, and it's all great. But you never see someone who's 16 or 14 or 13, 12. I see people who are 12 on the same path, but they don't have someone who's 12 on the same path teaching them. So, it's not the same. That's my quick goal. I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna bring you along for this. But yeah, this video isn't exactly about that. This video is about accountability, so to speak, because this has taken me a while to get out. About like a month and a half of kind of dancing around this. I have reasons, but I'm not going to list them, because most of them are just excuses, if anything. I don't have a great reason for this. So today I decided that even with the quality of this video, which probably won't be the best, I'm still gonna put it there, because this is accountability. I'm gonna make sure that this will stick around so that I can be haunted by it if I don't continue. It's like I just you know. So yeah, I'm gonna make it as quick as I can. Basically, the quick lesson here is we all struggle with that stuff. We all will have a goal. I find we have a goal, and maybe it could be breaking an addiction or starting something or just doing anything. But if no one's there to hold you accountable, it's far less easy to begin. And that's kind of this right now. I don't have anyone holding me accountable. That's why this video is going to hold me accountable. I had to really push myself today to kind of get there. But yeah, I'm doing it now, but it takes a lot more than if I asked a friend of mine or a family member to keep me accountable, because then I'd have, a form of stress behind it, which is what this video is going to do. It's going to be like that friend who's going to nail me in the back when I don't make the second video, or I don't continue my idea, regardless. So yeah, that's what that's going to do for me. But for other people, it could be something like just breaking an easy habit, or not an easy habit, but just a habit. It sounds simple on paper, but you don't really think about what it'll be like when you get an urge, whether that's jerking off or Well, I don't know alcohol and smoking addictions. I've never fallen into that, but I'm sure it's the same. Because you'll think if no one's there to really judge you, then what is one time? Of course, there's other reasons, but that's a heavy one. Because if you had like a person who was constantly checking in, well, then you'd be a little bit on your feet about it, because you wouldn't want them to find out, right? So, in a way, that's what this is. For all people watching this, they can hold me accountable as well. If they don't see something within a week, I'll say no. Let's say a few days, like 3 days. If we don't see something in 3 days, then oh no, I got stuff on the weekend. Yeah, let's say 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. If nothing's here, then everyone can slander me, but that's accountability. And the video is a form of accountability. I'm sure it's something I can use as accountability. So yeah, I'll let everyone slander me if something hasn't shown up in 5 days. Anyway, rant gone there. Yeah, I find that a lot of the times I can even struggle with things that aren't this, but the lack of accountability will get you to struggle, because if that person isn't there at the moment who keeps you accountable for something, you'll think I could just slip it by them, and in some cases that's true, but what I found as well is that whether you slip it by them or not, you never actually get away with it. I think it was Jordan Peterson who said it, that you never really get away with anything. And I get what he means, because, when you do something that you don't want to do, in your right mind, because, when you get an urge for anything, any addiction, or any, I don't want to do that right now, or just anything, it's not exactly in your right mind. You think about it, and you think, well, it wouldn't hurt, but then when it's done and over with, and you're sitting there, and you realize you wasted your time, or you relapsed on whatever it was, then you realize that it wasn't worth it. But that wasn't your right mind thinking it. That's another story about controlling your right mind. But what I will say is that you don't get away with it, right? It sticks around, regardless of if you have someone or if you don't have someone who's holding it to you. That's how it works. It sticks in your mind for you to dwell on. It's really fucking weird. Really fucking weird. But it's so effective. You beat yourself up like a totally different person. It's amazing, and it's so weird. You never truly get away with anything. So, every day for like the past month and a half that I've had the idea, I've kind of been beating myself up every single day that I haven't done it. And yesterday I didn't do much. So, I decided that today would be the day. So today is the day. Yeah. That is, yeah, that's about it. It's important. It's important. It's really, really important that you just take a first step, whether it's asking someone to hold you there, or just doing something like this. A quick ramble, which will likely get nothing, but, it's still there. It's the stepping stone. It's the first thing you put down. So, it's a big piece. It's a big, big piece. You'll never do it unless you do it. You'll never continue unless you do it. So, do it. And, yeah. That was it's a quick ramble. It's not meant to be informal. I'll give a better level of insight into this on a different form, but or in a different video, but it's it's a quick little lesson for me and everyone else. Quick little lesson because this will hold me and let's say you. And yeah, that's all.